Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I wanted to do a quick summary of the roadmap updates we recently received, and we also had in Inside Star Citizen Old Cat New Tricks, which had a sprint report in it. So actually, boom, let's jump in straight with that sprint report. The UI team have been updating the tools and systems to use building blocks for elevators, trains, and transit, so they can now easily change signs and sort of update text and all that sort of stuff. Basically, you're going to see lots more landing zones in the future, which will make use of this tech. They are close to completing out the Grey Cat armor suit, which was shown with the Rock DS originally. It's meant for supporting the mining role and looks sweet in yellow. The props guys are looking at hacking, which is scheduled for 3.15. They're currently working on chips and ports to access computers and these mechanics, as well as visual styles for low or high-end sort of versions of that. They had a little sneaky peek at the hacking interface here as well, and the potential mini-game for that mechanic. So to me, at the moment, it looks like they may be going with a pipe or light game where you have to connect the right nodes together by flipping and placing pieces without tripping the wrong ones. And you see this sort of in loads and loads and loads and loads of games doing similar sort of mechanics. They showed off the Redeemer this time, where we got to see the inside of the ship with the grey box of manned turret, remote turret bay, and the HAB module. So really looking forward to the Redeemer now, and that should be in our hands in the not too distant future. They are updating the Constellation dashboards for the new cockpit experience. It's going to have a touchscreen holo interface. They showed some placeholder buttons in their clip though, which are placeholder. It is holo screen interface. It's not going to this sort of button pressy system. The Ares is going through white box currently and is pegged for a 3.15 release, the Q3 patch for this year. We saw the Crusader shuttle, which is going to be used to move players around the landing zone, Horizon, and the platforms there. It's basically, the whole area's answer to transport. It's a cool little bus. They said you won't be able to own one yourself, but then they said maybe you'll be able to own one if you ask John Crew enough. So this is the sort of thing that they might put in game for players in the future, but obviously isn't any form of priority because it's a transit system for a planet or whatever. It's not core to the game for anyone else to be able to use that. We got some more visuals for Horizon at night and its transit map as well, that include a spaceport, industrial platform, and Cloud View Center. That appears to all be appearing in the upcoming 3.14 patch, but I have to wait and see. I love the cherry blossoms, I love the gardens here. It is a floating garden in Space Horizon, very cool. There were a couple of changes to the roadmap, so outside of that Inside Star Citizen, we had a roadmap update, quantum travel updates, improved logins, and interestingly, tracking of player rewards, which suggests to me that you could have some pretty cool titles or achieves or loot added by just achieving like a certain amount of kills, or going like we had with the Vandal Mask, getting a certain amount of player kills, or visiting Benny Henge, things like that. Kind of like the idea of tracking sort of player rewards and then being allocated to your account in an automatic fashion. But all of those were added to the progress tracker. Space mines and bombs have been split, so mines are coming later now, so we'll have bombs still in 3.15, I think is the plan. Utilitarian garages for landing zones will still be coming into the game, but likely with the Nix system now when they need them. Ladder and prone character updates have taken a backseat to improving active status version 1, and the healing mechanics, which are planned for 3.15 now. We will be deep diving into the 3.14 patch and its plans in a video in the very near future, so check out my channel to see more on that. Back to Inside Star Citizen, we also had Cloud Imperium talk about a giant capital ship that we saw at Fleet Week. They had to update the Bengal basically for Fleet Week to get it AI ready, and this actually leads to quite a few cool things that might be coming in the quite near future, probably more medium term. Its legacy assets for that ship, they all needed replacing and updating. They had to replace its main engines and put new thrusters there, and they had to update it for the IFCS 2 system. It's covered in turrets, and they needed to space those out around the ship rather than having like all at the front or whatever. It's a massive amount of entities as well that needed to be optimized to not collapse your frame rate to single digits or 0 when it's on screen. So they started having AI modules controlling the ship, sort of lightweight AI, that are some new tech that give you a huge performance boost when having this many sort of things operating at once, and it allows all the turrets to be active and tracking without much of a performance hit. It's also a big step towards AI blades and auto turrets for players. This has pushed some of those features into development a bit more. Also, generally having the Bengal updated is sensible because it's needed for Squadron 42, so they're going to need to get it into a ready state at some point. Boom! That's it for the summary of Inside Star Citizen and a quick little look at the roadmap updates. The Bengal is a massive ship. Do you want one? Did you visit it during Fleet Week? What do you think? Do you think the Constellations are going to see a bit of an update with the release of the Taurus? Horizon is looking great. Do you want to live there or somewhere else in the verse once that comes online? How do you think the hacking gameplay is going to work? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Oh, what's this? I just found all your search history online. You filthy boy, buying spaceships and going on Ship Hub. Zin, show a picture of a sexy ship or something. You should have used NordVPN. It's a VPN, obviously, and it has my seal of approval because I shill for them. Use the links below to get a discount and help protect your data, identity, privacy, and to help with online accessibility. I'm shilling for spaceships today. Do you like building spaceships? Of course you do. JR Fabrication make officially licensed Star Citizen products and Airfix-like model kits. Do you want an Arrow fighter? Maybe a Freelancer? Some Cyclone little buggies? Dragonflies? Oh my! You can buy them and build them, or just add them to your pile of shame. You want dioramas of ships and vehicles? They've got them too, and they continue to add more to their range. Follow the link down below to jrfabrication.co.uk/board to see all of the wonderful products they have on offer, and use the code BoredInvictus to also get some exclusive Fleet Week recruitment propaganda A3 art prints with each of your orders. Ooh. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and June is no different. We are giving away a Mercury Star Runner to one lucky viewer that comments on one of my videos made during June on the YouTubes. Just get involved in the comment section, ask a question, or tell me what you think about the video or the subject we were discussing. Thank you so much to my channel members who have pressed the join button below my videos, and my Patreons as well. Going the extra mile really, really helps the channel. Say thanks for helping the channel, Zin.
Thanks for helping the channel, Zin.
Consider becoming a channel member or Patreon as well, and maybe you'll get some poorly photoshopped naughty spaceship shots. Oh, saucy. Thanks for watching and all your support.